I feel like you guys are besties now. Is that true?
Yes, we're besties.
Yeah. Okay, so when you heard that you'd be like tightroping canyons and jumping out of helicopters, what made you say, okay, sign me up?
You know, I mean, they kept saying, they're like, I mean, we figured, we're like, one, it's Fox, so, we'll be safe. Like, this is, like, totally, like, solid. Like,
it just seems like production, it's like, you're going to be doing this, wink, wink.
Yeah.
But no, like, we were, like, they were, like, I was genuinely like, I don't know how this is clear. Like, how is this happening? Like, what in the world, what planet are we on? And that's the way they wanted it. And it was truly the experience. What you see is very much exactly.
I mean, also,
happening.
like, it's not like we had like all this like preparation where they're explaining everything. Like, no. I mean, it's like, I just remember the helicopter. Like, they're telling us, like, they're kind of explaining it. They're like, you'll get further instruction on the helicopter. By the way, the instruction is like, put your hands up, lean back, and like fall
and they were like,
first.
tuck your chin, and I'm like, no sir. It was like immediately when I was certain, and that was like all you got, and then you're like out 1 second, you're out the side of the helicopter.
Because they just, and part of me is like, I'm an overanalyzer. Like, I really want, like, I want intense explanation. I want to talk to the safety technique. I want to talk to someone. Like, I want to know who's on the. I want to know.
I want to talk to the manager. Like, tell me.
There wasn't. It was not that. Like,
and you don't, and it's all so fast paced that you don't have time to even really be like, can I ask? No. What you just have to do it, and I think they designed the show to be that way.
You can't, like, there's no time to think. It's like shut up and do it. Yeah. And for people like me that is not, like, I think about everything. It was very challenging.
But also it was nice, like, to turn that control thing off. Somebody else was like, I'm a control freak. I want to control every situation, and it was like,
we had zero control.
It's zero. It was just like, do the next thing.
Like, we didn't even have control, like, when we could go to the bathroom. Like, I mean, when I say, like,
saw that situation, by the way, like, up against everybody else, no thanks.
I mean, we were, like, literally checking each other's pee and being like, you are not hydrated enough. Like, I mean, when we say we got close, I mean, we got, really, there was, like, very close.
There was no option. That was our only option.
But you know what? There's something incredibly amazing about just kind of letting down all those guards and truly just being with each other and being like, this is who I am.
I know. And the only bad part is there was cameras there to see it all.
Yeah, to watch it all. Yeah. I mean, and by the way, they got all our angles.
Oh,
not
gorgeous.
great
Never
ones.
Never looked bad.
No, you both.
I mean, my finest moments on camera.
But it's good. It's humbling. We need that more in our society. Like, I'm up there and I look like absolute crap, but I'm doing something really amazing. And I think that's what was important. Is like when I saw the first footage, and especially in this interview, it's so easy for me to say, "Oh my God, like I really hate the way I look." Or this, I was like, "Why in the world am I focused on that when I am diving out the side of a helicopter? Like, what am I thinking?" And I think that was really important for me, and to even show my girls, like, it is. It's so easy to be caught up in the superficial things, and that was, and at the end of the day, it's like, this takes away all your vanity, it humbles you real quick, and that's important. I think we could all do with a little bit of
100%.
that.
Yeah. And I think it's so empowering to see a very amazing group of people to truly be we couldn't be more vulnerable. We couldn't, honestly, you're seeing our therapy sessions, you're seeing us put through hell, and we're putting it out there for everyone to see. Because also I think it's like to be able to relate and to know that, like, we all have struggles. We all have insecurities, and we all have things that we don't think we can do. And to push yourself and put yourself into a situation in which you do it.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
I know. I'd be crying the entire time.
Well, I think we both win for crying.
I think I even said it like while I was on the show. I was like, I know everyone's just gonna say I'm the one who cried about our kids the whole time, and that's what I did.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't cry in my normal daily life. Like, I'm just not a crier. I don't do it. So I cried more on the show than I have in the last 5 years. But it was like I left there feeling lighter. There was some type of it was definitely neneeded.
I think it was important to I definitely there was moments where would you please stop crying? And I'm like, I can't. I'm emotional. I know. Okay. I mean, 1 and 2. I mean, we were just.
I mean, you mentioned in the interview that you struggle with self-esteem, the need to carve out a space for yourself. Did that change after you went through that?
I think that when you have a different perspective when you realize that this is what people are actually doing, and they don't have the choice to leave. And that is, you really take a different perspective of like how like petty and like how superficial could I actually be when this is the real circumstances. So even when I want to do that and it, you know, it's only a natural tendency, I have to tell myself no. Like this doesn't matter. And I just think when you have a different perspective, you're always going to be insecure and have insecurities. If you're a human being, I believe. But telling yourself that that's not what defines you is what you have to do, even when it doesn't feel comfortable.
Yeah. Okay, so what's the first thing that both of you did when you were done with this?
Slept. Oh, actually, no. I called the phone calls.
Yeah.
Phone calls home.
I got to call, well, as soon as they got my phone back, phone calls, and then they gave me a candy bar right when I walked out, and I'm telling you, it's the best meal I've ever had.
Candy bar.
What? I got a candy bar.
I don't even know what I got. I mean, I don't know.
I'm sure you got
I'm
something.
still waiting for
like
it. I definitely got something, but I don't think it was.
Mine was a candy bar. I'm pretty certain
I know
of that.
Danny got a burger.
Well,
I mean, but yeah.
maybe you wanted a burger. I don't know.
There's plenty of time to make up for that.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much.